What's up, peeps? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Jen, and you've made it over to Copper Cactus DIY. In today's video, I am taking part in the Hope Challenge. This challenge is hosted by Crystal at the Crafty Creech and DIYs and co-hosted by Kat over at Owling Dog Design. It's been a hot minute since I've been here, so hi everybody. I'm back and I'm excited to be taking part in this challenge. This playlist, which I will link down below in the description, it is full of some of the most talented painters and furniture artists that I have come to know over the many years that I've been doing this, and I couldn't be more excited to be a part of this challenge. However, challenge is the name of the game here because, as you can see, I'm in the car. That's because I'm going to take you with me over to the thrift store, as well as probably shopping for stuff like paint and paintbrushes. I'm not home right now, so this challenge is going to be an extra special challenge because I have to buy all my materials, all my supplies, as well as the piece. So if you're into furniture refinishing, hope, challenges, and other furniture painting and refinishing, then you're going to want to stick around and watch this whole video. I'm getting started right now, so let's get out to the thrift store. You got it? No, you're gonna have to go sideways. Or that.
Or that.
That happens. That works too. You got it?
Yep.
All right.
I do.
I'm closing that door. Well, it's not the best piece of furniture I've ever gotten for a challenge before, but it is one of the cheaper, and it's definitely not the worst. And it'll be easy to do. There's hardly any surface stuff that, you know, it's all mostly flat and round. This is going to be great.
Yep.
Can you get it?
Yep.
Are you sure?
As long as you can keep this thing from rolling away.
I'm on it.
Sweet.
Woohoo! It's in. Woo. Oh, I can't wait to get all of these done. I haven't done furniture in so long. I really miss it. Ooh, I'm excited! I'm excited! I got my stuff in the back and I'm excited. Yeah, I'm a dork. Alright, there's my stuff in the back right now. We went to the Goodwill, as you saw already in that footage, and $12.79. Not too bad, not too bad, but I gotta go push that little shelf thing back in because it's flying all over the place, and then we are heading to I don't know, somewhere for me to get some paint and paint brushes because I didn't bring anything with me on this particular trip that I am on right now. I didn't bring any paint stuff because I wasn't going to paint, and now of course I'm going to paint because of course I'm going to paint. Let's up and over it here. All right, let's go again. Take two, part two. Second stop, whatever you want to call it. all our stuff and things, and now I can go paint some furniture. I got the piece propped up on some paint cans, resting over my makeshift drop cloth. This piece cost me $12.79. Sorry for the blurry footage here. Once I was done peeling that sticker off, I had to clean this piece, and my goodness, it was atrocious. Okay, so let's talk about issues here. And there are a lot. Someone left the shelf in when they hacked out this back panel. I'm not replacing this. This is absolutely a home build. It's the kind of hardware that's used. It's the kind of plywood that's used, the lack of feet entirely, and the well-rounded, although definitely done with someone's router at home, inside braces for this hardware for the drawer and the shelf and whatnot. I'm just gonna do the best that I can. This, because I don't have saws or anything like that, is going to have to stay how it is, but I'm gonna sand down these rough edges and then just do a little bit of wood fill back here to make sure that's not sharp or gonna cut anything. There it is, that side is round, and then as you can see coming across, not so much anymore. So this piece is going to be a full refresh, and I can't wait, because you know what I have about this piece? A ton of hope, everybody. A ton of hope. Oh, you know what though? I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Hopefully you can. See that? Oop. See that disgusting spiderwebby dead moth captured grossness back there? Yep. I have to vacuum everything. This is so dusty, it's gross. I need to do wood fill before I can do sanding. I'm using the DAP plastic wood. This starts out pink and then it turns into this natural wood color when it's done. I don't care what the color is. I just want to make sure I can fill in all of these gaps along this, as well as any of this like chipped area here. It's not going to be perfect, but I just want it to be less like flaky. Yep, like I said, getting started now. Oh, however, I don't have Japan scrapers because I didn't plan for this, and I'm certainly not going out and buying new Japan scrapers now. So I am going to use some old credit cards to act as my Japan scrapers. They're not even really credit cards. It's like a grocery store card, my old SIM card holder. But these should do the same job pretty much as what I would do with a Japan scraper. I'll just have to be a little bit more cautious and careful of how I use it and how I can like come over edges and stuff. These are obviously not metal, so they're less durable. But anyway, yeah, there's that. And once the plastic wood is done, like I said, just gonna let that dry, and then I'm ready for paint after sanding. Sanding. this piece, I'm actually using this chalk paint. It's a decorative paint from Behr. This is just the tintable base. I did not get this tinted because I'm going to be doing some custom mixing. And I know a lot of people are probably going to freak out, but again, this is a home build. Yes, it is a nice oak, but it's not the nicest oak I've ever seen in my life. And I'm really just trying to give this piece a breath of fresh air. This white base is going to be the perfect base for what I'm trying to do. And if you see this black thing over here that is holding up the shelf, stay tuned because next month I'm going to be taking part in the Thrift Flip Challenge. Yeah, okay, here's the realness. I have no idea what I really want to do with this piece. I do want to mix some colors, and I think I want like some rainbow pastel, like some really soft terracottas, and I've got some good colors in here to mix stuff like that up. That like mustardy yellow with white added and like a dot of blue would actually be a gorgeous yellow that would be a nice pastel color. I've got all kinds of different colors here. It's just, I don't know, nothing's singing out. So if you've been on this channel a while, then you know I'm also a faux finisher in addition to furniture refinisher. Custom mixing color is one of my top favorite things to do in the painting world. So I'm going to use the light tint base here in my chalk paint and mix up a whole bunch of custom colors. I'm going to attempt to blend with a couple of brushes that I found here. We'll see, and maybe it doesn't even become a blend and it just becomes stripes of color. Regardless, this is gonna be pastel, and I'm going for a rainbow because I've always loved rainbows, and I still do. So here we go. I haven't done this technique in a while, so I kind of want to get my hand at this a little bit. And I'm going to use the shelf as kind of like my practice palette, if you will. And then I'm primarily going to use white chalk paint that I'll mix just a couple of dots of the green into. Once I have that mixed up, I'm just going to take a wet rag, and this is pretty damp. It's not sopping, but it's pretty saturated. I ball that up really loosely, and then I'm just going to dip it into the paint mix and then just kind of like pounce that all over the shelf. I'm kind of going for like a mottled stone appearance, and I feel like this is right on track for getting that there. So I'm using this Varathane triple thick polyurethane. This is a clear matte finish, so this will dry crystal clear, no yellowing or anything like that. And I just used an artist brush to get into the little groove for the handhold on the drawer. I just used the same zebra brush, the 2.5-inch molding brush that I've been using for this entire project. Just rinsed out, dried it off. Gotta love being in Arizona. Things dry in like 15 seconds. Not really, but definitely an hour, so that was pretty great. And just used that brush to, do the final top coat. I did 2 coats. I did that second one off camera. While I reattach the shelf and drawer to this piece, I want to take a second here to say another thank you to Crystal and Kat for hosting and co-hosting this challenge. I have had a ton of fun putting my creativity to the test, and I really hope that everyone enjoys how this piece came out. You're going to get to see those beauty shots in about 2 YouTube seconds, so hang tight. Thanks everybody for being here and watching. Don't forget to go below and subscribe. Leave a comment, like the video, share it with your friends, and watch the entire playlist. But that's all I've got for you today. Later, peeps. What better staging for a writer than her own paperbacks, am I right? Links below.